We're on the eve of the inauguration, and Canada is seized with the threat of tariffs. We're here in Washington, D.C., you back-to-back meetings. Thanks for jamming me in. Is there any news that you were able to communicate back home? How is it going?
Well, I can tell you we've got a lot of friends in America. I think that every person I've spoken with has either Canadian friends or Canadian neighbors. There's lots of snowbirds down here. There's a really strong awareness of Canada. And I feel like if we build on the relationship that we have developed over not just literally decades, but over a century, I think is a good starting ground to start from. I won't know what the tariff situation looks like until we see what the executive orders look like. But I think we have a very strong case to make about why Canada should get a carve-out. Whatever strategy the president has with regard to tariffs or the rest of the world, Canada is unique. We have an integrated economy. We buy more American products than anyone else in the world. And when you take out energy, we actually have a trade surplus. The Americans have a trade surplus with Canada. We buy more American goods and services from them than they buy from us. So those are the kinds of messages that I'm bringing down here, and I hope it has some impact.
You sound like a foreign minister or an ambassador, yet you're the premier of a province. Can I ask you, is the federal government, is Trudeau's government, is Melanie Joly, is Dominique LeBlanc, are they deployed here? Is there anyone else working the rooms on behalf of Canada, or is it just you and your team?
I haven't seen any Canadians who are here in an official role from the federal government. I don't know if they will tomorrow. I'll be going to the Canadian Embassy as the change to the inauguration has been moved indoors. We'll be watching the inauguration from the embassy, and I'll be able to have more conversations there. But my view has always been, if you're going to be diplomatic, lead with diplomacy, lead with a relationship, lead with common interests, lead with talking about what the Americans benefit from the relationship with Canada. So I've taken a bit of a departure, I think, from our federal counterparts, but I think it's the right one. I think that this is going to be the way that we ensure that the relationship does not get damaged as the federal Liberals are going through their inter-party turmoil. That's the thing I find so distressing, is that they're not taking a Canada First approach. They're taking a Liberal Party First approach. They're turning the Americans and the Trump administration in particular into the bad guys so that they can campaign against them for their own personal political benefit, and that is not good for the country. So we're putting the country first. We're putting the relationship first, and we hope that we end up with a positive outcome.